So, okay. Can I just take 1 second to talk about plants? Plants. Well, first of all, do you guys remember a year ago I started growing some sweet pea flowers from seed? And I posted them a couple times on Instagram and stuff, and they were like so cute and beautiful and healthy, and it was so exciting. Um, I never showed you what happened to them because uh, they died a horrible death. But I'm doing it again this year, and it's going really well. But if you have never watched a plant go from seed to a plant, it is so incredible. Um, okay, there's a seed. It just looks like a rock, okay? You're like, oh, here's a rock that I had collected that seed a year before from a flower, okay? It was all dried up and shriveled. I took a seed and then I stuck it in the dirt, just straight up dirt, and you put water on it. And then that seed wakes up and is like, life, I'm alive. And then it starts growing in both directions, starts growing roots down and a shoot up to find the sun. And then out comes like the cutest tiny little sprout. And it pushes it's pushing the soil away. It's moving. How is it moving? They don't have muscles. It's moving through the soil and it opens, and then it proceeds to make an entire plant out of only water, air, and light from an object that is gazillions of miles away. Okay? What? They make themselves out of nothing, basically. It's not nothing because they're making themselves, but I mean, if that isn't nuts, I have several plant friends that sit with me here. Come here. Oh, it's wrapped around the leg. Come here, please. Okay. Let's appreciate this plant for a second. You guys know that most plants can propagate themselves, meaning you take one leaf from one plant and it can grow its whole own plant from it. So my sister gifted me 4 separate leaves from her plant. Separate, just chopped off. Here's one leaf, here's a nut. I put 4 leaves into this pot, and look what it has turned into. From just light and water and air. Like, what is a plant? How is it alive? How does it know how to make its leaves so pretty? Please focus on the leaves and not me. There we go. Like, this is a lot. This is really crazy. Yeah, we gotta keep the universes just rolling today. Plants. I thought plants deserved one. Sorry, I forget I'm not allowed to talk into it until I've turned it off. That was scary. Okay. So, plants, do you get that they're nutty? Do you get how wondrous and mysterious they are? Like, okay. Have you guys seen sped up video footage of a plant growing? Because we only ever see plants like this. They're just like, and you're like, cool. Like, I know in theory that you're a life form, plants and animals. I get that you're technically living, but all you do is this. So, like, how much are you really living? But then you Kate, good idea. I'm kind of talking about that right now. I'll get that. So then you speed up a plant, okay? And a plant's actually going like, oh, I think I'll grow this way. And then it's like, oh, the light's over here. And it goes like this. And then it's like, where is that thing I wanted to hold on to? And like searches. And then it's like, oh, here's something. And then it wraps around it. And it's like, oh, that guy's giving me shade. So the sun's over here. Like, they're moving with purpose while they grow. So, what I like to emphasize is that we are judging a lot of life based on the time, the pace that we understand. Mirabelle. Okay, so like as humans, we understand things on this speed. You see a human walk, you're like, that's a respectable pace. Okay, trees aren't moving. It looks to us. You know, flies are like a really crazy speed. But it's all relative. Okay, so there's a book that I love. It's called The Overstory. It's a fictional book, but it follows people's lives and plants, and it ties it all together, and it's really, really beautiful. Paul, I almost feel as bad eating plants as I would feel eating animals. It's like they're all alive. Everything we eat is alive. It's really conflicting. So, the Overstory, there's one part where they talk about this idea that's just about to make us realize how we are judging things based on our time pacing I'm thinking these are bad words, but try to follow me, okay? So, I'm basically standing up in my chair because I'm so excited about plants. Okay. An alien comes to Earth. This is just an example to help you understand relative time experiences, okay? Kate. Okay. An alien comes to Earth. But imagine this alien moves 1,000 times faster than us. Kind of like, a fly isn't that much, but like this thing processes time and moves so fast that to them, a human looks like we aren't moving, like a tree is to us, okay? So this alien comes to Earth. It's searching Earth. It's like, there must be life here somewhere. There must be some form of intelligent life. And it sees all of us, but we're just like this because the way they experience time is so much faster. So to them, it looks like we're not moving. So they're like coming up to us and knocking on us, and they're like, hello, are you hello? And we're just like, looks like we're not moving, like a tree. And then they're like, well, I guess there's no intelligent life here. And so they chop all the humans up and they turn them into jerky to fuel them on their flight home. It's a very disturbing ending. I probably didn't need to put that part. But you can see how when they come here, they're operating on such a different time. Humans look like we're just things that, sure, we're living, but we just go like this, like a tree. And then here we are chopping down trees and turning them into our homes that we live inside of, because we're like, well, trees are living, but they're not that alive. We don't know. We don't know. But I think there may be a lot more to plants that we are not giving them credit for. Yeah, this book is really, really awesome. This story is a tiny, tiny moment of a book that I love called The Overstory. Yes. Okay. Yes, The Overstory by Richard Powers. I believe that is the one.